So, we still have the Will Seed room. Before the Will Seed room, I'm going to go back to the Velvet room and fuse. Let me just check, what level is Joker right now? He is 17. Okay, 17 is pretty good for this. Because I think level 17 will let me get Necromata. I just need something with Foul Odor for this. It's not totally necessary, but it is useful. It makes my strategy more reliable. But I guess while we're here, we can do a team consult.
Joker. I see.
Yeah, we need to make sure we've got everything. I think I have all of the locked chests right now.
Okay, let's go.
I haven't even used that safe room SP booster. Maybe I should. Actually though, it's a good thing that I'm doing my fusion now. Because
Inmate.
After you secure the infiltration routes to Madarame's palace, something new is unlocked in the Velvet Room.
Come inside. We've much to discuss. There you are, inmate. Our master admires the progress of your rehabilitation, and hence has given you use of a special ritual. It's the electric chair, used to sacrifice personas and transmutate them into high-level items.
And you thought the persona torture was banned before.
Any further questions regarding this ritual can be directed toward our master himself. He's apparently gonna consider making even more rituals if your rehabilitation goes as planned. Work hard for it, inmate.
I already alluded to this in Arsene's bio, but there's a process called Itemization that we've just unlocked.
Time for some rehabilitation. They will be reborn anew.
I always found that line redundant because reborn anew means born again. So yeah, this lets you sacrifice personas to turn them into items. You lose the persona, but you can always register to the compendium and then buy them back again. But you do need a special material to transmute things. And that's what that black rock that we picked up is for. But this black Kogatana will let us transmute a persona into a weapon, and that is going to be useful if I make Ame no Uzume. But, yeah, that, I'm going to have to figure that out because I really want to do the rank up of strength with that. So, itemizing Jack Frost will turn him into Frost Hood. Which is an item from Morgana that gives good defense and plus 20 SP, which is actually pretty solid.
I guess it'll give you some protection.
However, I don't have any black robes, so that's unfortunate. But with the black rock, I can make the Grudge Ring out of Onmaraki, which lets you use Aha, or the Breeze Ring out of Copper Tengu to use Garo. I already have a Breeze Ring, but now we can make more of them. Most personas, when itemized, turn into skill cards. And most personas have two itemization results, a normal one and a stronger one that we don't actually have access to yet. So right now, it may be beneficial to hold off on itemizing until, I'll just say, securing the infiltration route to the next palace. But there is still a lot of good items you can get now, so now I'm going to learn my lesson here, and before I fuse, I'm going to register my personas. There we go. Right, now I don't accidentally waste them. So now, let's go fuse by result, and let's see what I can do. So, is there any way I need Ame no Uzume with Frey? And the way that most guys say to do that is by using Phoenix, but Phoenix is like in the level 20s, I don't really want that. So, we actually have access to quite a few things, one more level in Shiki Orgy, but Orobas is actually a pretty solid persona. Especially since it learns Maraku Unda very early, although admittedly this is a bit overkill in terms of SP in my opinion this early in the game. It's pretty good later though. Matador though is a great persona for this point. A very good persona. However, I technically don't need Archangel or Apsaras, but like, I mean, Archangel's pretty strong too. Oh, and I can't pass down Muffray that way because you have the intelligence type, inheritance type Psi, which prevents you from inheriting Nuke. Generally speaking, personas can't inherit the opposite elements. to what they are. But also, I
see.
could make you out of...
A strong persona
Mak-
indeed.
Oh, Makami has Frey. Hang on a second. Is there a way that I can get Ame no Uzume out of Makami? Although, Kusumitama, I actually really do need Kusumitama eventually for Counselor, and I need to pick up a Counselor persona at this point. Technically not, but it's always good to have one for later.
Select the skills you'd
So
like
let me
to
just
inherit.
try... Intense Focus, Skillful Technique, Glutton Mouth. I want to keep carrying down Intense Focus. Rakunda, and... how about Garu?
It will receive my.
It will receive my. I love doing that. There's actually, like, Justin and Caroline actually have some funny reactions if you intentionally cut off their voice clips. I'll probably be showing that at least some point. Regenerate 1. Suzaku.
Not terrible. But
Oh,
not
you have
impressive.
Frey as well. Slime and Kusumitama. Well, like I said, I technically don't need Kusumitama yet. I just wanted to get it in the compendium. If I can go from you to Ame no Uzume, that would also be
Select the
great.
skills
So,
you'd like to inherit.
Intense Focus, Rare Annie, yeah, I'll get Intense Focus, and I'm gonna go Garu, Rakunda. Yeah, I'm gonna try
Its
Forget.
power will be nothing now for a rebirth.
Suzaku is typically much higher level than this. Also, it looks really cool in HD 3D. Not to be confused with HD 2D, which is what Fire Emblem Fates used to animate face touching. Oh, Suzaku can go into Nekomata. Now, Nekomata is the persona that I actually want, because Foul Odor and not Evil Touch. I want Foul Odor combined with Forget, which means I may actually... oh, but that gets rid of both my Frey personas. I need Frey on Ame no Uzume. I also really need Matador. But I suppose I can take... okay, so Nekomata is Suzaku and Makami. Matador is Inugami and
see.
Apsara, so I suppose I can do
Select the
that.
skills you'd like to inherit.
Alternatively, you can take Foul Odor. If you take Foul Odor and Pulimpa, I may not even need Nekomata. And I need a Death Persona anyway. Also, Giant Slice is pretty good on Matador. Although I kind of like having Bufu. No, I actually think Giant Slice is a good idea. And I'm at rank 4 of this Confidant, so this is going to receive a decent amount of experience. Hello there, Bane of Nocturne players! Also, indirectly the Bane of PC Nocturne HD players, because if they don't see Matador show up, it means they accidentally chose the vanilla version of Nocturne and not Maniacs, and have to restart their playthrough. Yeah, double shot's a pretty solid attack. I think Matador was actually better in Vanilla P5, though I seem to remember that he learned Rampage there, which is actually quite useful for the upcoming boss. Archangel and Jack Frost, Archangel and Makami. Yeah, there's actually a lot of really good personas I can get here. Suzaku and Makami.
Not terrible, but not
I
impressive.
don't have an Emperor Confidant yet, though I will need Emperor. But the thing is, I already have the lowest level persona of the Emperor Arcana. It's actually Regent. And also I can buy back Regent from the compendium whenever I want from now on.
Looks pretty tough.
Actually, it just hit me that Maraku Unda is going to be very good for the boss of this dungeon. So maybe I should grab a Robust while I can.
Select the skills you'd like to
Okay
inherit.
then, what do we got here? Intense Focus, Mighty Gaze, Frigid Bloodline. So yeah, I can have either of those. Yeah, you have mostly single target, so I'll take Intense Focus. I suppose I'll take... oh, Marin Karen, that's fun. It's basically the same as Makajama, except better. Most things that are immune to one of them will be immune to both of them. The enemies are usually immune to all mental ailments or none. There's no individual ailment resistances as far as I know, so I suppose it's better to take Marin Karen here. It still makes enemies skip their turns, they just might use their turns healing you, or buffing you, or, yeah, they're also guaranteed to skip their turns. Suppose I can take regular Rakunda as well.
Receive. I see.
Okay, so give me Horseman. Remember, this guy served me pretty well in my playthrough of Devil Survivor 1 too. And yep, there's Maracuunda, which is what I wanted. Good endurance too. Weak to ice, not exactly the best for the boss of this dungeon, but it's not the worst either. So now, it's time for Operation How Do I Get Makami into Ame no Uzume. I have fusion calculators, but like, this is gonna be... Okay, let me see if I can make this work with one. I'm gonna open the fusion calculator in 2 tabs. I'll have Makami in one and Ame no Uzume in the other.
What is the matter?
The irony of Yusuke asking if we're lost in thoughts all alone.
Shall we be off?
I just came out here to save before I try this Ame no Uzume fusion thing.
Fusion.
Okay, attempt 1. Mandrake Makami gets me Inugami.
Not terrible, but not impressive. Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Inugami gets, I guess, Foul Odor. And okay, Inugami inherits free. I would love to pass down Double Fangs, but I can't.
This persona fee is required, then accept. You lack patience.
Yeah, there we go. That's what happens if you interrupt them. And from here, Inugami plus Angel equals Ame no Uzume. Great. Okay, that worked. So those formulas will only work if you have all of the vanilla DLC personas, but none of the royal DLC personas.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
So you, can I give you a status? Actually, I could give you Foul Odor as well, but I need to make sure that I give you Frey, and I suppose Pulimpa.
It will receive a fraction of power.
I'm so sorry, Ame no Uzume, I am making you smell. But it's for a good cause. I shall be your new face, and you gave me foul odor. This is my payback. Nocturnal Flash is just dizzy. That's not really going to help me. So I don't actually have a lot of personas right now, but the ones I do, the few I do have are quite good. The problem is, I'm actually going to be immediately getting rid of Ame no Uzume, and I just made her so she's automatically registered to the compendium in that state. I still have business here, because now that I have Ame no Uzume with Frey...
something now? It would seem...
There we go!
Very well.
I wouldn't say that was exactly easy. Required 2 tabs of fusion calculators. Bring it on. Yeah, by the way, what is that list?
Hey, inmate!
No, even Igor gets involved in this Confidant. Igor's definitely more actively involved in the events of this story than he usually is.
Listen up, inmate.
Particularly the Confidant/social links. Oh, don't worry. I am going to give this Confidant everything I've got, because, you know, it's pretty much the best reward in the game.
Alright.
No reward at rank 2, though. Yeah.
Farewell.
So, what's our next task?
Now.
Flauros with Tarukaja. Funnily enough, I think this one's actually a lot easier, because Flauros, like, by default, with the recipe you need to make it, will always have access to Tarukaja.
Hey.
So all you need is just to be level 19 and have the 3 personas you need to fuse Flauros. But, here's the thing.
Let's do it.
Before anything, I'm gonna save, because there's still a chance of an accident when itemizing personas. Itemization accidents will give you a random item. Sometimes they'll give you incense, but that's a mechanic we haven't got into yet.
Time for some rehabilitation.
So,
You will be reborn anew.
after just literally being born, we're gonna put Amino Uzume in the electric chair.
like it'll
I'm so
become a
sorry.
weapon.
Because this thing right here is a prime reason why I actually think Yusuke is underrated. This sword gives +5 strength to Yusuke.
Behold its new form. This may prove somewhat extreme.
Oh yes, it will. I'm incredibly sorry about this. But again, it's for a good cause. It just always makes me think of like, oh yeah, I should also warn people that, this is pretty heavy flashing lights, but if you get an itemization accident in the electric chair, it's honestly a major seizure warning, and I really wish they'd actually toned the flashing down for that. I'll warn you if it does happen. But yeah, we get the trophy, a grand experiment. Also, we can get a blood red
I guess it'll
capote.
give you some protection.
I only have
Finished,
3
friendly,
personas, I
finished.
feel incredibly naked. But, here's the thing.
No slacking off.
This katana for Yusuke is pretty much his best weapon for 90% of the game. Until he gets his ultimate weapon, this is basically the sword that I have him use the entire game. Because there's something that I haven't actually explained yet about equipment with stat boosts. There is a bug in Persona 5, and it was not fixed in Royal for some reason. Stat boosts from equipment are applied twice. So this is actually a +10 strength sword, not a +5 strength sword. Like, again, this bug existed in the vanilla game, but they didn't correct it here. So yeah, this says that Yusuke has 20 strength. He actually has 25 strength now, which is very extreme for this point. However, it's not going to be useful where we're going, because we're going to be fighting something quite soon, the Willseed Guardian, that is immune to physical. So I'm going to be bringing Arn here because this thing is weak to wind and it's weak to nuke. But the main thing I want to do against it is status ailments, and for that I'm gonna probably, yeah, I'm gonna chug this soul drop, and no, I'll save the snuff soul, but I think I'll use 2 more of those Sakura Mochi. I'm gonna go ahead and heal up a little with Morgana.
Let's do it.
I'll save at the safe room, so let's go to the upper main hall. As I said, there is a reason they give you a separate save room just for this Willseed Guardian.
Okay, let's get back to exploring.
Replace the word exploring with hopefully not painfully dying. Because this thing coming up is basically the first that one boss of Royal. What I have currently in terms of Persona is I'm on Matador because I want foul odor plus an ailment. I know Forget works, I'm really hoping that Confuse works, but basically I'm going to be doing a variant strategy of my, actually how far, oh, Matador might actually be too fast for this, because basically what I want to happen is I want to hit its weakness with Morgana, baton pass to Joker, and then hit it with an ailment. That's how this is going to work. I'm going to do a variant of the Shiki Orgy Stunlock, essentially. And I want to Stunlock this boss, because this boss's gimmick is hitting your entire party with Brainwash, and then technicaling you with Psy. It's incredibly dangerous, especially since, like, Psy resistances right now are hard to get on Joker, and nobody else in the party resists Psy. And Brainwash is a horrible status in the first place, because it makes you heal the enemy or buff them, in addition to opening you up to technical damage. Oh boy.
What do you want to do?
Oh yes, Morgana is not lying, this one's gonna be tough. However, you are rewarded very handsomely for beating this though. The Willseed accessory for Madarame's Palace is one of the best in the game. And that's why it's guarded very strongly. Nice line by Yusuke there. Hello there, Arahabaki, or as we know him here, Awakened God.
I don't see a weakness.
Okay, Anna's going next. Alright. Ren's pretty much not going to do anything right now except maybe Rakunda it?
There.
Again, it is weak to wind and nuke. It's going next. I have to nuke it now. So here's the thing, if I run out of SP on Ana Morgana, I am incredibly dead. So here's my plan. Baton pass to Joker. Then Joker uses Foul Odor on Madarame to status hits. Aha, good, confused. I might even get some money out of this too. So it's confused. Remember, the confusion always wears off in one turn in this game. So here's how this is going to work. I can... Okay. See, when I hit it next, thanks to the confusion nerf in Royal, it means that its confusion will go away, because confusion in Royal goes away when you take damage. I've just got to make sure that Arn gets a turn before it goes again. I suppose I can Tarukaja Morgana, because Morgana's going to be doing most of the damage here.
Who's next?
Okay, Arn next. This is fine. This is hopefully fine.
Something else.
Yeah, hopefully fine. Let's just guard. Of course, if Arn misses, I'm also screwed. Okay, good. On the floor. Panther's the best. Panther's the best. Let's go back to Joker. I'm incredibly nervous now, in case you can't tell. Because if any of these fail, this is going to be really bad. But Foul Odor plus a single target ailment should usually succeed most of the time. And we also get a decent amount of money out of this too. So the idea here is to basically just keep this loop going. Keep on looping like this, make sure it doesn't get a chance to hit us. If I do succeed in this, I'm gonna reload my save and show what happens if you let this thing get turns on you, because it's not good. Let's buff Arn. Arn is now buffed.
What's the plan?
Okay, guard Joker. This means that at least if Arn misses, Joker will not get brainwashed. Please don't dodge. Oh! Okay, it's Flash Bomb. It's Flash Bomb. It's not...
Sorry.
Morgana went down. That's also pretty bad. And Arn got dizzied, which lowers accuracy. This is actually bad. Let's revive Morgana.
Playing dead isn't easy.
I hope this doesn't mess up the turn order. Arn goes next. Do I have any dizzy cures? I do. If I do this though, I am essentially banking on Arn hitting, because if she misses, we're pretty much done.
It's time.
Or I could risk a non-foul odor Pulimpa. Those are the two options
This isn't
here.
it.
And then what do I got in terms of I have Dizzy Vial and I have Sleep Vial. Sleep's a problem because it will heal.
Calm down.
Yes, Joker is telling me to calm down. Okay then, so calm down. I'm going to go for Alert Capsule on Arn, so she is no longer dizzy. Don't miss. Oh, thank you. Okay, good. That cut in. I'm so glad to see that cut in. That means obviously I didn't miss. It's almost done. I don't want to go off the loop yet, though.
Dizzy. He's going to miss a lot more now.
Because,
Pass the baton.
yeah.
All right.
Please confuse. Thank you. This is why Foul Odor is great. Oh, I was just an odd morsel.
Watch your health.
Yeah, we're all dying pretty badly right now. Okay, Zoro shows his might. It's no longer defense debuff, which is really bad. Oh, Ryuji's dizzy, so he's not participating in this. I want this thing, like, I could... Oh, I may have to do one more loop. Okay, thankfully, no longer dizzy. I can try and shock it. No shock.
Plan.
I could try just going for a nuke hit and then all-out attack. The problem is if that fails, I still have Arn. Okay, let's do this. Oh, actually, no, Garu's cheaper.
You're mine.
We're all knocked down. That was incredible, Joker.
Okay, please work. If this doesn't, again, Arn has to hit with Prey. Oh, wow, okay, yeah.
Trouble?
We're in trouble if Arn misses. Please don't miss, Arn. Thank you, cut in. It's done. Yeah, that is one of the toughest mini-bosses in all of Royal. I made it look kind of easy, but it was touch and go there a few times. You saw how powerful, like, if it had gone for Brainjack there, I probably would have been done. But now we can finally claim our prize. And what a prize it is. I said before that this was really good. Oh, you have no idea how good this is. Unless you played this game before, that is. Oh, also an SP recovery we don't need. By your powers combined, you form one of the best accessories in the game. The Crystal of Vanity.
Another will seed. And it looks like that's the last one, too.
The Crystal of Vanity? Brush of Vanity. Nullifies weaknesses. Whoever holds this accessory has no weaknesses. And most players give it to Joker for obvious reasons. It means that no matter what persona Joker has equipped, he will never have a weakness. So we no longer need to worry about weaknesses on any of Joker's personas, but it's effectively cost us Joker's accessory slot. So, I mean, I suppose there are times you might want other accessories, but even then, Crystal of Vanity is fantastic. So, you have to go through complete hell to get it, though. And speaking of which, I'm gonna load my save and show the wrong way to fight that thing. Yeah, I wanted to show this. Flash Bomb is bad, this is worse. Oh, hey, nice one, Detox. Okay, so yeah, this is where Maruki's great, but however, see, Arn's healing the boss now. If you just whacking Arn,
Wake up!
Sona.
even if I knock it down here, I won't get an all-out attack, because everyone is brainwashed.
That was incredible, Joker!
There.
Nice, Joker!
And now watch what happens. Masayo.
Sorry, we've got some
Absolute overkill. And Marin Karen, Joker's brainwashed. Oh, hey, Detox again, nice. Well, I guess Maruki's helping me die less fast here in the attempt where I actually want to die. Also, yet immunity. Could that not activate for once, please? But even without technical, still dead. So, yeah, that's what happens when you let this thing actually get a turn. Don't do that. Try and status it. I'm not going to show the game over sequence because I want to show that for the first time when I get an unintentional game over. But yeah, you can choose to restart the battle, or reload to a prior safe room, or return to the title screen. Except on Merciless, you can't return to the previous safe room. You actually, I think, have to go back to the title screen. Also, yeah, technical damage being tripled on Merciless, yeah. At the very least, you will do triple damage to it with Nuke and Win skills, so it does kind of average out, but if you get fully brainjacked on Merciless, you're basically done. So, yeah, that's why I stun-locked that guy.
Did I check the bathroom? I guess I'll do that. What a drag. You're there, right? I can see you. Just kidding. Gotta be prepared. I can't let anyone through. I won't let you through. I feel like this painting is watching me. I must be imagining things. Right? Oh, it's a nice night. Are we really gonna have intruders? I feel like this painting is watching me, but I must be imagining things, right? I wish I had a partner working security with me. Oh, I can hear my own footsteps. Click, clack, click, clack.
All right, no problem here. Report intruders. Report intruders. There's no signature on this painting. I should tell the museum director. I hear footsteps. Someone's footsteps. Someone. Security! Just kidding. Gotta practice. There's no one here, right? Do I hear footsteps? Must be my imagination. There's no one here, right? Beautiful golden ratio. This'll be worth a fortune.
Oh, Morgana's not level 17. I should probably... I'm getting deja vu, because in this very room, I
Show me your
had to
true
catch
form.
Morgana's level up last time.
Looking
Serves you
cool,
right.
Joker.
Well, I need experience, but I technically haven't recruited a Shisa yet.
Fine.
Not technically, I actually
It's
haven't
his
recruited a
joke.
Shisa yet.
Try cracking a joke.
Well, I mean, technically these things are used to decorate shrines, so that makes sense. It'd be better if I could make one of these via fusion, but,
Your
It's another
power's
persona.
incredible, Joker.
It's strength, not chariot. I think it actually was chariot in vanilla P5.
Show me your true form. Yours.
Not
Fox
over
taking
yet.
over. Die!
Marvelous.
I will never get tired of giant slicing exploding shadows.
Nice work, team.
Haven't seen this before, actually. Oh, didn't get enough hits on that one, though. Yeah, that's what I said in Yusuke's bio about,
He's so scared he might make a break for it.
about Ryuji's area attacks being a little unreliable sometimes.
Loaded.
Almost finished, sorry.
Fox taking over.
All right.
I
The
lend
baton
it.
pass makes you stronger.
Ugh.
I'm not
Skull, are you okay?
freaking out.
Watch your health.
Oh, no.
One enemy remaining.
Next up.
This is the last one.
Don't rush it. Okay.
Well, that could have gone really badly.
A spectacular victory.
I'll reveal your true form.
Should just be one more.
Now's our chance to be
There we go.
Okay.
At level 19, Morgana gets Pulimpa. Mazio's a little too high. That's way too high. At level... Oh, actually... I may as well stay until Yusuke gets Vicious Strike. That's gonna actually help. Multi-target attacks are quite useful for the boss of this dungeon. You should be around level 18 for it. It's not really necessary to be level 20.
The finale.
Okay, if he levels up after that, that'd be fitting. Oh, and Joker did too. Now, I'm a little apprehensive about Joker hitting level 18 because that means I can fuse Shiki Orji, who I kinda don't want to use for the next fight because he's a little overpowered, in my opinion.
defeated. That was easy, huh?
Looks pretty tough.
But from a pure objective standpoint, I probably should fuse Matador into Shiki Orji, pass down, Marakunda from Orobas, and then I get basically the perfect persona for the next fight. Yeah, and it's Chariot, which I need for Ryuji's Confidant anyway. I kind of want to try and do this fight without Shiki Orji, though, if I can. Also, I don't need Faith, I just realized. The lowest level Faith persona is level 21, which I won't be in this visit anyway. I do need lovers, though.
This persona.
So I guess I can take you
acquire.
back.
This is your power. You'll withdraw this.
And the
persona.
return
This
of
is your
Slime, I
power.
guess. Yeah, I am intentionally handicapping
already?
myself here, but I really do want to see if I can do this boss fight without Shiki Orji. I'll get him afterwards, though, don't worry.
It is time, inmate.
And while I ended Kamoshida's palace with the next challenge battle, we're actually going to be going into Mementos one more time before the Madarame arc is over, and I think I'm going to leave Mementos until then, because I'll likely be closer to level 20 at that time. So, this time I will actually show the full palace recap.
Alright, that settles it.
Fascinating.
Because we all did great today, and I'll see you next time for something kind of weird, honestly. Oh, I held down X and then it turned out that there actually weren't that many entries. But yeah, this is what we did in the palace today. We've secured a route to the treasure. We've defeated the hardest Will Seed Guardian in the game, in my opinion.
Yeah.
We've removed Joker's weaknesses. We have access to Shikioji. I'd say we're in a very good spot.